Passengers will stand by to board for a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom through the Grand Canyon and Primeval World. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. Canyon and Primeval World. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland.
See, I told you it won't be hard to find her right here.
Downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're getting ready to continue on our Grand Circle trip around Disneyland. Our next stop's going to be at Tomorrowland Station at Tomorrowland. Now, just a few reminders, everyone. Please remain seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, legs, feet inside the train. Parents, please supervise little ones. Make sure anyone under the age of 7 is seated away from the vehicle opening in that center aisle unless they're on your left. Once again, next stop, Tomorrowland Station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain.
Once again, friends, just make sure little ones do remain fully seated. Thank you.
We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and...
Tomorrowland Station here at Tomorrowland. This very close to stop the Space Mountain, the Star Tours, Buzzway, Astro Blaster, the Autopia, and much more. If you will be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Again, I'd like for some belongings and step carefully from the train. For those who are staying with us, please remain seated. We'll be going again shortly. Thank you everyone for riding with us and for us to stay here at Disneyland. Alright, good afternoon everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're getting ready to go. We'll continue on a grand circle tour of Disneyland with the next stop being at Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We hope you enjoyed your travels with us, and that you'll come back to ride with us again real soon. For those of you staying with us, we'll be on.
Okay, folks, hold on in to Main Street Station, Main Street, USA. This is the closest stop called restaurants, shows, bus stops, and attractions. Here at Main Street, one of the main games, Disney California Adventures, the Outdoor Disney. If you're leaving us here, just remain seated while the train comes to a complete stop. At that time, get a call and stay carefully with the train. For those who stay with us, remain seated. We'll be going again shortly.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on Ripley. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
Lobster roll. Can't argue with lobster roll. Alright, we're now, hold on, wait, let me do this right. Toot, 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 take your lead back. And just like that, here we are at New Orleans. Remain seated until we come to a full stop. This is your stop for Critter Country, Adventureland, Frontierland, New Orleans Square, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. There's also the stop for Conductor Lau. Hi, Conductor Lau. Remain seated till we stop. Okay, we stop. If you're staying on board, kindly slide towards the windows. Thank you. Did you hear me, Nora? I told her if we were going to be late, I would blame her. Anyway, we need water to make the steam, to make the... Well, put it this way, no H2O, no go. So as soon as they fill up the tank, we'll be on our way. What? I'm not afraid, Lau. What do you want? Are you going to sing for us? No? Why? She's so shy. So am I.
Hey guys. Are they finally working on this thing?
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Oh, I hope they get it.
Hey, you
done
guys
soon.
don't get backstage. Do you want to hear some scuttle? Little scuttle about backstage? Yes? No? Okay, listen. Kermit the Frog. Oh, he thought it was funny till he got towed. Good laugh. I'm sorry. Don't laugh. I gotta do this. Okay. Please remain seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Supervise children. Make sure they're seated and away from the openings. Our next stop is Mickey's Toontown Depot. Watch for dancing chickens on the way.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Brer Rabbit, and Brer Bear.
Did I tell you this is the Lion King train? Did I? If I did, I was lying. No, because if this was the Lion King train, it would Mufasa, wouldn't it? Yeah, I scarred you with that. Sorry. We're still making a Grand Circle tour.
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear. The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown. Cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me. Those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Welcome to Mickey's Toontown Depot, gateway to loaded baked potatoes. That's right. Over at the Troubadour across the way. Until we come to a full stop. This is the gateway to Toontown, including Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, our brand new attraction.
But yeah, I've been on it. It's kind of like Toy Story. It makes me sick.
Alright, we're now departing. Please remain seated. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. Supervise children. Make sure they stay seated. Supervise away from the opening. Next stop is Tomorrowland, but we're headed there today.
The Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your feet and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we
Pizza, pasta, cheeseburgers.
the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, Matterhorn Mountain. steaming forward into the future to a land inspired.
Deepers, Mike, U-turn, go. That was really good.
Hi friends, please take your seats at this time. This train is ready to depart once everyone is seated. Thank you.
I would not be able to be a character. No.
Hi there folks, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety everybody, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, making sure they are all fully seated. Away from now, it's going to be New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans is going to be your gateway to Adventureland, Frontierland, Critter Country, and also your closest stop to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a Grand Circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails.
Hi friends, please remain seated while the train is in motion. Thank you.
Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station. This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Alright, that's the end of our next stop, New Orleans Square Station. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop within the station. This is going to be your destination to the world-famous Jungle Cruise, the Enchanted Tiki Room, Indiana Jones Adventure, Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, and over your closest stop to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And this is the way. If you're exiting here, please wait for the train stopper and then watch your step as you exit. If you're staying on board once the train stops, we do have to slide all the way down to the end of the road to make room for just a few more guests. Thank you and welcome to the Bayou. Stand by me. Please remain seated, folks. Train still in motion. You may now step off the train.
Need the one with the pink ears to sit down, thank you.
Hi there, folks, and welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, making sure they are all fully seated, always the opening of the train or on your lap. Our next stop of the day is going to be Mickey's Toontown Depot. Your gateway to Fantasyland, and Toontown has reopened. My friend sitting right over here in front of me, make sure the little one is fully seated. Parents, once again, make sure your little ones remain fully seated. Thank you.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
Hi there folks, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety at this time, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, making sure they remain fully seated, away from the opening of the train or on your lap. Our next stop of the day is going to be Tomorrowland.
Thanks for joining us on the Disneyland Railroad. For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. ships and starships, submarines and astroblasters, and, if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail. This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959. Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
If you're staying on board, we ask that you slide all the way down the road to make room for more guests. Thank you. Disneyland Railroad. For your safety at this time, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs this time the train at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, making sure they all remain seated, keeping their hands and arms inside the train as well, and away from the opening of the train or on your lap. Our next stop today is going to be Main Street, USA, but on our way, we're going to make a small detour. That's right, through the Grand Canyon, and a trip back in time to the primeval world. Once we enter that magical sound tunnel up ahead, there's going to be no more flash pictures or video lighting allowed. However, we do encourage you to take as many pictures and videos as you like. Now let's enjoy this trip back in time.
Stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Watch your children, and no flash photography.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado, tenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Disfrute a los pequeños. Por favor, no tomen fotografías con manos.
We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, the gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in the train until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me.
As we return to Main Street, please remain seated until the train has come to a full and complete stop at this station. As a friendly reminder, this station has no ramp, so please consider keeping your strollers folded until you reach the bottom of the stairs. Thank you. USA, Gateway to the Park entrance, downtown Disney California Adventure, and of course Main Street, USA. If you're staying on board, we ask that you slide all the way down the road to make room for a few more guests. Thank you.
It is. That's our locomotive number 5. Same color as James, but it's a tank engine, just like Tom.
We're now entering Splash Mountain, rumored to be the location of the one and only Laughing Place. If you look real hard, you just might find it. It's where the critters are celebrating a zippity doo-dah day. Speaking of critters, this place we're passing over is home to a whole bunch of them. Here in Critter Country, you can join. We're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you're leaving us here, stay in your seat until we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you.
The train comes to a fully complete stop. As a reminder, Main Street Station is the one and only station without an exit ramp or elevator, so make sure to keep all strollers and wheelchairs completely folded until you reach the bottom of the stairs. This is your stop, friends. Thank you so very much for joining us. Gather all those belongings. Remain fully seated until the train comes to a fully complete stop and watch your steps as you exit the train. If you're staying on board with us, make sure to fill in all that available space that becomes available right now as people exit at this station, friends. Move all the way to your left and all the way to your right, filling in all that available space, friends.
People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's
Alrighty, friends, thank you for your patience and welcome aboard Holiday 4 on the Disneyland Railroad. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping those hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Parents, please supervise your little ones, making sure that they're fully seated at all times and away from the openings or on a parent or staff facing forward. Our next stop is Main Street Station, but before that, we're taking a detour through the Grand Canyon and the Primeval World. Once inside the tunnel, we ask that there be no flash photography, no video lighting, and please turn off all lights or the exit.
Now arriving around Walt Disney.
Sure, come here so you can see it coming in. Oh, you want to see the choo-choo train? Here it comes!
Stand by.
Oh, okay.
Alright, folks, once again, please maintain hands on the seat on the inside the train. Turn keep going for that train opening. Next stop, Tintown Depot.
For those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids.
And I think it worked out.
full stop. Remember your personal...
Hi, folks. We are now approaching Disneyland Railroad. Just a reminder, please remain seated until this train comes to a full and complete stop. Down Depot is your access point to all Fantasyland and Mickey's Town. Thank you for riding the Disneyland Railroad. Hi, folks, and welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We are just departing. We're headed to the future. We are headed to Tomorrowland Station. As we make our way over there, please remember to stay seated at all times. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Let's keep all of our little travelers away from any openings in the train. Thanks, and have a wonderful trip.
The train. And please watch your kids.
¿Qué tal, amigos? Y bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. Now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow.
Bye now.
Before returning to Main Street Station.